There was a shock when coronavirus sent us from our offices to our work from home offices. Yet few people would have predicted that one of the outcomes of this virus would lead us to a modern industrial revolution. Here to tell us more about our new normal is speaker, author and coach Amanda Blessing. Hey Amanda.
Hello. Hi.
Thanks for joining us. Look, why are so many people just happy to work from home now?
Well, I don't know about you, but I have absolutely loved the lack of commute. And I think I'm pretty normal. If the recent research from Boston Consulting says anything, it's like we are really happy to be working from home, most of us, because we don't have the stress, we don't have the commute. And we can focus a little bit more on those big meaty projects that are so rewarding.
I've heard so many people's opinions on this. Some people are absolutely hating it in regards to their worlds have all collided. They've got their partner working at a dining table that's not a desk. They're trying to homeschool the kids. They're around the pets all the time. Do you think that this will be a permanent thing, or do you think we're going to eventually get back to the office?
Yeah, okay, yeah, absolutely. The distractions are there. And given my work, I work predominantly with executive women, helping them win promotions, pay rises, better opportunities. I really understand that the distractions that are there around the home, especially when you're homeschooling, can be intense. But this is the new normal. I think if evidence is to prove anything, we are not going back to all centralised offices. We will be working some remote, some in the office, moving forwards, because it's actually really cost effective for business, as well as we're producing great results. It's a great blended future that we have in advance for us. So for the people who love working from home, this is a real great opportunity to tap into.
What about in terms of, a workplace culture and being collaborative? Is a little bit of that taken away? And I guess, how do we sort of manage that moving forward if we're going to be all working at separate times and potentially remotely, in keeping that inclusivity?
Yeah, the workplace culture is really interesting, isn't it? And I guess that's perhaps one of the things that people aren't missing is workplace politicking. But workplace culture is the domain of, the leaders in the organisation. There's a catchy phrase, the fish rots from the head down, but the leaders in the organisation need to be helping dictate the workplace culture, as do the individuals within it. So we need to accept responsibility for our part in workplace culture. Missing opportunities to collaborate, yes, that's a big one. But you can still, if we're going to miss them because of the ad hoc nature of coffee corridor chats and meeting chats and those sorts of things that we do normally to network or to collaborate, those things aren't going to happen. So we're going to have to be more intentional. We're going to have to create ways to make those things happen. There are some fabulous new collaboration tools that are arising as a result of our new remote worker environments. There are some fabulous new initiatives that people can use to collaborate more intentionally. I think the opportunities there are definitely there if we want to really embrace and win in this new world of semi-remote working.
And what about in terms of, there's that old saying, out of sight, out of mind. Are there any potential risks in regards to career progression if you're always sitting at home and potentially you're not having that interaction with the people in leadership and management positions every day?
Yeah, if you're a career-minded executive, this is a really big risk. And let's face it, most of us are career-minded. We don't just go to work just to turn up to work. We go there because we're looking for progress. We want to do great work, and we want to be recognised for that great work with promotions, pay rises, better opportunities. So right now, once again, we do need to be really intentional about signalling our intent, our keenness, leaning in around the office, but that is via computer. So my biggest bit of advice is, whatever you do, don't be a square on a screen. Learn to harness new technologies like video. Learn to be like the newsreader, with your head to the top of the screen, looking at the lens, smiling at the lens a little, and, dress so you stand out. Not
a
crazy.
Lot of bronzer looks good on the screen. Just a little tip there that I've picked up along the way.
Oh, fantastic. I'll take that one. I'm running a webinar tomorrow on how to differentiate yourself online because it's so hard. All of us look the same in a little box and a screen.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Oh, well, certainly it's a whole new world for us, and hopefully there are certainly some pros that we all take away from this time. Really appreciate your insight. Thanks for the chat, Amanda.